5 years now, Christopher, that the council are aware of the severe circumstances that you and your son, Michelangelo, are living with. And it's just not good enough. Your son is 22, severe autism and Down syndrome. He's wheelchair bound and needs this assistance.
I think the councils, not just here in South Dublin, but everywhere across the country, are not doing enough to make sure that people have a housing that is suitable for their needs. And that's the case here with Christopher and his family and his son. And they're in urgent need of much more suitable accommodation. And the council has basically been dragging their heels for years and just not doing anything about it. And it's not good enough. It's not acceptable.
The situation is that South Dublin County Council is in breach of its duties, its lawful duty towards people with disabilities, because someone with disabilities are entitled to adequate housing. This is set down with the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities and is flagrantly being violated here as if it had no meaning. The second problem is that the council here are violating the law regarding the minimum standard in rented accommodation, because Christopher, your house is full of damp and mould and things, which I've no doubt is contributing to your chest problems, right? And Michelangelo, I mean, he's been on repeated treatment for his chest and so on, hasn't he?
He's on permanent antibiotics, he's on nebulizers.
Yeah.
And even the situation with the antisocial behaviour that Michael is terrified of sleeping on his own. So in the last 2 years, Michael's been put on calming tablets and sleeping tablets. And Michael's got to sleep in a double bed because he's so terrified at night.
Yeah.
He wears the earmuffs, but he gets fed up and he pulls them off. And
yes,
my biggest dread even now coming is the fireworks coming. Like even a dripping tap sets him off,
Okay, so Christopher, we've set down the case today. We've met quite a lot of councillors, and in fairness, as you would expect, they've all responded very positively. And maybe in 2 weeks' time, there might be some advance on this. But your message has been that this is for your own family, but it's also for all those who are suffering with disability and whose rights have been neglected, which is thousands of families nationwide, thousands of them. And it's not right. People should be looked after. There's billions being thrown left, right and centre on all kinds of what we might call vanity projects and non-essential stuff, whereas people with real needs are neglected.
Oh, that's like I'm advocating for the adults and children with special needs, and also the carers themselves.
Yeah.
Carers themselves become disabled themselves down to the years. Like I'm 62, my wife is 63, and we're both in poor health.
Yeah.
And like when the father and mother they give their life and with the children, as I said, their own health gets very bad. And there's a lot of people like myself out there and like my wife out there. We don't have time for ourselves. Our times are for our children.
Yes.
They're our priorities in life.
And
yes, what you do is right. And it's tough for them as well.
Fair play to you, Christopher. What a parent, and you're a good father, I've no doubt. Listen, we'll leave it at here. People, will we ask you to like this video and share it so that this scenario comes to the attention of as many people as possible. Okay, Shinna Hogging and New, Slán give us Blatlia.